Let, so, Maslan, tell us what you just said about the difference between sales number and high performance. Talk about that. What were you telling me?
Yeah,
Your colleagues and everyone.
I was saying because a lot of the people, many of the people, they
Even
not
at
differentiate
Mediserve.
between. We are talking about the high performance coaching, even all the courses talking about the motivation and this high performance coaching. They are not differentiate between the numbers as the sales
Yeah.
and the performance. Okay, we are not, if maybe is coming, no, I don't need this kind of course because I'm getting my number, even I am every year, I am double my numbers. No,
That's
we are
what your
talking about
colleagues are
another.
telling you. That's what your colleagues are saying.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. No, no, we are talking here about numbers. The high performance, if you high performance executive or high performance regional manager or a leader, you can survive in the bad situation when the market has come down. You can survive. You have the mindset that you can find the opportunity. You can save your market share. You can help your company to survive in the bad situation when the market economic crisis or the market is coming down, like Corona pandemic. What happened in Corona? How we survive? Okay, some maybe you are working now in. If I'm talking about my field, talking in working in the imaging. In the pandemic, in Corona pandemic, we are not selling imaging. They are need another product. If you are high performance, you can deal with this kind of, you can deal with this kind of situation. I know I was maybe before Mediserve, I work in a company for 5 years before Mediserve. What did this company? It was one from the top 10 in the Saudi Arabia. The company is completely closed now, disappeared from the market.
Because they
And
could
yes,
survive.
can you imagine that? This is we are talking here about the mindset, the performance. We are
Exactly.
not talking about the number. Maybe the business volume in this year is high.
Yeah.
So you are not perfect. No, the business volume is high.
Exactly. Yeah,
So
exactly.
there
People,
is,
yeah, this is
yeah,
right, Raslan, because people say, oh, I'm a salesperson. I'm bringing the sales. I'm a high performer. I'm telling them sales is just maybe 1/3 of your role. What about managing yourself? What about managing your team? What about your leadership? What are the skills that you need to be able to
I,
thrive under pressure?
I will give you one example. If you have, for example, 10 million sales target and you bring a 10 million sales target, okay? No, maybe you bring it from the same customer. Do you think you are a high performance? No, because you are. If you lose this customer next year, you don't have sales. If
Exactly.
you high performance, you will start thinking, no, what is the new customer? We have a growth in my sales. This growth is coming from existing customer or coming from new customer. It's another story. This is the mindset we are talking here about the high performance, how you can think about the business. We
Yeah.
are not talking about numbers.
Yeah, it's like you said, it could be luck, it could be same customers, it could be market was good, but what about your performance when things are hard? When, let's say in COVID, you were selling, COVID testing, COVID test, and now there is no need for that. How do you switch? How do you pivot? How do you create new opportunities? How do you seize new opportunities? You cannot blame the market. You'll find people that are not high performers. They'll say, oh, it's the market, oh, it's the government changes, their uncertainty around there, it's not me.
Yeah.
Whereas when you are being trained in those skills of being a high performer, you take accountability. You know what is really under your control to focus on so that you can start to influence results across situations.
So this is now, as I said, this is your decision. You need a high performance company or a high sales number company. This is your decision. I prefer to be a high performance company with a high performance, with a high level of from the performance, because even the performance, including not sales, customer satisfaction. Maybe you are selling to this customer, but he will not come back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is one example. When you come back to, when you decide to expand your business, when you found that 50% from your customer is they have loyalty to you, they support you. Okay, maybe you are selling to this customer this year, but next year you are selling the customer only one customer per year. It is not repeated customer. That means you have a problem with the customer satisfaction. He will not come back to you. This is the high performance. You should think in this ways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the shift, like people need to be seeing. They can't just say, oh, when things are right, we are hitting our sales number, everything is perfect, there's nothing wrong, I don't need to be working on myself, on improving my performance, sales is good. They are somehow in their comfort zone, and that's how they get beaten, they get really taken off, they get fall off the ground, because what happens is when the market changes, when there is uncertainty, when there is crisis, what happens then? How do you do that? How do you navigate those situations? That are the skills we need to train ourselves to be ready for setbacks, for challenges.
Exactly.
Right.
This is what I would like to add it to this point. You have to differentiate. This is a mindset. You have to change your mind. Not like motivation and change your mind, you will do it. No, we are talking about tools, support, really workshop, timely feedback, one-on-one. This is what you will get it from when you get this high performance coaching.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yes.
that's great, Raslan. What did I